All right. Hi, everybody. My name's Scott Reed. I'm the founder and chief optimizer at Ecommerce Optimizers. I'm also the architect of this report. So by this stage of the game, it's July 26th. As I record this video, 9 a.m. Eastern Time sharp. GA4 has replaced Universal Analytics for pretty much everybody. There are some companies that are probably still having some UA data rolling through. But for all intents and purposes, it's going away, and GA4 is going to be replacing it, which creates a challenge for many people because GA4 has a new reporting interface. Learning GA4 and what it's telling you, it's like learning a whole new language in a lot of respects. So this report is designed with you in mind, whether you are a D2C e-commerce brand owner, marketer, traffic vendor, you're running traffic for a D2C e-com brand, or perhaps you're a conversion optimization professional. This report makes identifying insights that are contained within GA4 data significantly easier than fumbling around trying to figure out the reporting interface. So it makes it much more intuitive and easy to identify those insights. And at the end of the day, I'm sure you'd agree that insight identification, it's the key to optimization. So in this video, what I'm going to do is just walk through the report from a navigational standpoint. It's going to be short and sweet, hopefully. Show you how to connect your data and all that good stuff. One thing that I did want to say is that this report is free, and it always will be. It's my way of contributing toward the conversion optimization community. And I hope that you get a massive amount of value out of it. The other thing that I want to talk about is privacy, because many times when we're working with a data studio, or I'm sorry, a Looker Studio template like this, people say, hey, if I connect my data, can anybody else see it? In other words, can I see it since I created the report? And the answer to that is a big no. The only person, once you connect your data to it, that can see what the report is displaying to you on your screen is you or somebody who might be looking over your shoulder. That's it. So just rest assured your privacy is fully intact. So without any further ado, let's hop into it. So the first thing you're going to want to do whenever you come into the report is connect your data. And you're going to find one of these data connectors on every page of the report. The report, when you load it, you'll come right to this page. So probably the easiest thing to do is just to connect it right when you get to this page. Click the down caret, and you're going to select your GA4 view. That's the first thing. So I've already populated this with a GA4 Google Merchandise Shop demo account. And that's the first step. So the next thing, I'm just going to go over here to the first page of the report, which is a performance snapshot. Every page of this report will have an instructional video on how to use it to identify insights, as well as just being able to better manage your business by referencing the report. So the first thing on this, and throughout this particular video, I'm just going to give a very, very high-level overview of the pages that are available. I'm not going to go into detail on every one due to the fact that there will be an individual video for each page. A couple things that you're going to notice on most pages of this report is that there's a date range selector. Most of them are set as a default for 28 days, but you can come up here and look, and you can see that this is set for 28 days. So this is clearly or obviously displaying the last 28 days of data. You can change that to whatever you like. So you can change it to 7 days, last 30 days last year. Well, last year is probably not going to be fully populated for most people, but either way, that's the date range selector. The other sections of the report, we've come over here, and whenever you see right to the left of traffic acquisition, you're going to see this arrow, this caret. And when you open that up, when you click on that, you'll notice that 6 additional pages appear. So within the traffic acquisition section, you can click on these pages and see that we have a performance snapshot. This brings in and ties into UTM parameters if you're using them to display your revenue based on source medium. We also have KPIs for source medium, campaign term, and content, as you'll see there. We have an engagement functionality or display for presenting engagement metrics. I do want to call your attention to these drop downs. So whenever you see this, a drop down in this light blue shading, you can click on that and then you can select to drill down to answer a specific question. And that's really the way that I would view these reports is, each page of this report is designed in a way to allow you to quickly answer a question or a couple of questions that you might have around a given topic. So for instance, I'm just going to use this page as an example. If you wanted to see how your Google traffic was performing, you could come right up here and select only for Google, and then what's going to display for the source and the medium is going to be Google Organic and Google CPC. So now you can see the revenue that was generated through the GA, the Google Merchandise Shop, specific to Google Organic traffic and Google CPC traffic. You can also dissect it even more by looking at device category. So that's a quick instruction on how to use those drop downs. Then we also have the same pages for first users in terms of KPIs and engagement, and we have a default channel grouping page as well. Now when we click on the conversion journey analysis, you're going to see some other pages that are specific to the flow through your e-commerce store. Starting with the session, going all the way through to a transaction, each step along the way with drop-offs, as well as presenting cart metrics, okay? Cart conversion rate and cart abandonment rate. Present both of them because people look at those differently, or they might key in on a certain metric more than another. Then we also have this for source medium. So if you wanted to look and see, for instance, how Google CPC traffic is flowing through your store, you can look at it right here. You can also, and when we roll down, you can see that there are UTM parameters for that. But you can select Google Organic, and then it will recast based on that Google Organic traffic. We have a way to compare different source mediums, but I'm just going to show you this enhanced comparison. So this allows you to compare different devices, landing pages, campaigns, and really look and see what the performance is in terms of behavior flowing through the store. We have a product view as well. Then we get into landing page analysis. So this empowers you to identify or to analyze the traffic and the results that different traffic sources are generating based on the landing page that they're arriving at with associated metrics. It's the same thing, and with this, you can watch the instructional video when it's done to use this input box, which is a really nice way to quickly drill down into landing pages. Then we have it for behavior, same thing, but from a behavioral standpoint. And then when we come in here to the browser and device analysis, another way to compare and contrast different browsers as they're related to device category and many of these metrics down here. Okay. Then when we get into KPI trends, we can look at the trends and patterns with a trend line for 5 key metrics of sessions, e-commerce conversion rate, average purchase revenue, transactions, and revenue. And this is just a great way to look at it on a quarterly basis, maybe a monthly basis, see how everything's trending in terms of the key metrics of the business. Finally, we have an optimization impact calculator. You're going to love this. This page shows you in black and white the positive financial impact that optimization can have on your business. And then coming down here, and I'll just give you a sneak peek on that. So it shows you the impact once you input the different values here. Make sure to watch the video on that. It's about, 5 or 6 minutes long, and it will be very eye-opening in terms of focusing your efforts on improving the performance of the store from a conversion optimization standpoint. And then finally, there's a quick about section back here. One thing I do want to call your attention to is this new feature notification. So as you know, this report is 100% ungated. I'm not asking for emails. You don't have to sign up. People can use it. I honestly have no idea who's accessing it. But if you want to be notified of latest features or enhancements, just link with me on LinkedIn, connect with me on LinkedIn, and I'll be sharing those updates on LinkedIn. The other thing is that, just call your attention to this, is I really, really, really want to make this the very most valuable direct-to-consumer e-commerce focused report available in the market. So if you have any feedback, I'd love to hear it, bad, good, indifferent. And if you have any suggestions, if there's something in this that's not included in the report that you'd like to see, please let me know, and I'll make every effort to include it so that it's beneficial for everybody and yourself individually. So thanks very much. I really appreciate the time that you've taken to watch this video. Hope you get a massive amount of value out of the report. Saves you a ton of time and energy, and most importantly, allows you to identify insights that you wouldn't be able to without this report. So thanks very much, and look forward to the opportunity of speaking with you at some point in time in the future. Thanks.